For decades, Atlanta has been one of America's fastest-growing cities, an economic engine of the South and a cultural powerhouse. But today, something's changing. People are leaving, growth is stalling, and the city's once bright future is dimming under pressure. In this video, we'll explore the reasons why people are leaving Atlanta and whether the city's legendary growth streak has finally come to an end. Atlanta's rise was no accident. From its railroad routes to the advent of air conditioning, Atlanta positioned itself as a key transportation and business hub, home to Hartsfield-Jackson, the busiest airport in the world, and dozens of Fortune 500 companies. The city earned its nickname, the capital of the New South. But that momentum is slowing. The 2020s have brought a new reality: housing shortages, economic strain, and shifting migration trends. What was once a symbol of opportunity is now becoming a cautionary tale of what happens when growth outpaces planning. One major factor driving people away is the housing market. Prices have skyrocketed while inventory has plummeted. Atlanta was once known for affordable living. Now it's pricing out many of its residents. And it's not just in town. The affordability crisis has spread to the suburbs. Zoning restrictions, opposition to high-density housing, and underbuilding since the Great Recession have created a perfect storm. And for many, the solution is simple: leave. Atlanta's growth was built on sprawl, miles of highway, and single-family homes, but that model is breaking down. The city now suffers from some of the longest commutes in the country, and its transit system hasn't kept pace. Without a robust public transit system, and with traffic only getting worse, residents are growing tired of sitting in gridlock just to get to work or take their kids to school. Even with thriving sectors like tech and film, Atlanta has struggled to bridge the wealth gap. The black middle class, once strong in Atlanta, is moving to outer suburbs, pushed out by rising costs and uneven opportunity. Atlanta is still home to billion-dollar corporations, but for everyday workers, wages haven't kept up with inflation or housing costs. For many, the promise of prosperity is fading. Atlanta no longer holds a monopoly on Southern growth. Cities like Nashville, Charlotte, and Raleigh are drawing new residents with lower costs and fresh opportunities. Even within Georgia, smaller cities are gaining ground, and nationally, fewer people are moving to Atlanta than in previous decades. For the first time in a long time, people are asking, is the boom over? The Great Recession hit Atlanta hard. Over 248,000 jobs were lost. Entire neighborhoods faced mass foreclosures. And even today, the city hasn't fully recovered. Those scars are still visible: chronic underbuilding, foreclosure-fueled inequality, slow recovery in wages, and as mortgage rates rise again, fears of another housing crash are looming. Atlanta's story isn't over. It remains a cultural beacon and economic heavyweight. But its future depends on tough choices. Can the city embrace smart density, expand transit, close the equity gap? The days of unchecked growth may be behind us, but if Atlanta adapts, it can still thrive in a new era. The question is, will it rise to the challenge? Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments, do you think Atlanta's best days are behind it or just beginning? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more deep dives into the cities that shape our world.